in Acadiana is
Ollie Bear.
It is 5:40 and today is National IPA Day, and Al Abear is celebrating accordingly, and he's live at Adopted Dog Brewing. Al, you taught us a little something in that first segment there, so I'm excited to see what we can learn this time. Good morning, sir.
Good. You know, Alex, that's why we're an educational show. You know, we are educational. You're about to learn a lot more from Ryan Pecot here at Adopted Dog Brewing. Look, this is very cool stuff. Ryan, you guys have a lot of beer.
We do.
And let's talk about that.
Sure, it's very intentional. We have 18 taps, and they've got all different, flavors and varieties and styles. And we were talking off air, there's lagers and ales and everything's kind of an offshoot of that. But, we wanted to make sure that anybody who came in here, if you're not a craft beer person, right, and you're scared of it because you're supposed to drink what the TV commercial tells you to drink, we've got your style. And if we don't have your style, we're going to show you a style that you like. And so many people come and say, well, I like this, and then they try this, and then they're on to this, and then they come in and they found something totally new. So we've got all the different types, and they're very much the traditional styles of beer with the fun one here and there.
People like to have their beer. Everybody's got a beer that's kind of their signature beer. You said something earlier that I thought was really good, because if you want to explore beer, this is the place to do it. So you were talking like, okay, say for instance you drink Miller High Life. Well, you don't have it here, but you're going to have something close to it.
Yeah.
So if you have a beer you like, if you like Blue Moon, you're going to have something close to that.
Sure.
So, it's a good chance to come here, experiment, try some new things, but also you're going to find the comfort zone, right?
100%. And our staff is very knowledgeable. We do beer classes once a quarter with the staff.
Really?
With a brewmaster, we go through all the technical details, and they don't need to remember every part of it. But when a customer says, "Hey, I like this" or "I don't like this," they can lead them in the right direction. And we also have the flights where you get 4 different smaller tasters,
I like that.
and so you can say, and people often say, "Man, I want to do another flight to get another 4 because all were great," or "I really like this one, give me a full pour."
So you can find your beer here.
100%.
Look. Little question, in the interest of educating the viewers, and Alex Ristel, lager versus ale, what's the difference?
So it's really the type of yeast that you pitch in the fermenter. So the big barrels back here are our fermenters, and I think we'll talk about how we kind of get the beer to that later. And then it's the temperature at which you ferment. And so a lager is going to take longer, which usually the more time you give something, the better the product. And so we're a lager-heavy brewery. A lot of other breweries are ale-heavy, and there's nothing wrong with that because they're both different styles, but very different types of beer and how you make them.
Okay, that's cool. So, look, beer is a fascinating subject. And I was telling Ryan earlier during the break, there's so many people we run into who have a little brewery at home, and they're trying this and they're trying that. And so I love the level you took this to over here. This is great. Hey, you know what? We're going to be here all morning long with Ryan, Adopted Dog Brewing. I love this place. Great burgers, and you can bring your dog. Eli could eat here, Alex.
I would love to take Eli there. I've heard nothing but great things. Hopefully, once it gets a little warmer, maybe. But they do, like you said, they have water bowls, the whole 9 yards. Al, thank you so much. We'll circle back a little later in the show.